What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Dreamin', so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, this video is for all of the bears, all of the haters out there, and I am just simply asking a question because I want to start a dialogue around this. I'm actually curious. For those of you out there who are still bearish on Splinterlands, why are you still bearish on Splinterlands? And I'm not saying that you're wrong for having that opinion. I will respectfully disagree that I am now very bullish on Splinterlands, the game, the ecosystem, the game economy, as well as the community and the DAO. But let me also preface this, because this is not like a hype video. And when I say bullish, I know that tends to be like an investing term. But I really, this is not about like, oh, I think SPS is going to go to the moon. Does it have potential? Yeah, I mean, just like every other project out there. Do I think that they're in a good position to, you know, the game economy is in a good position finally? Yeah, I do think that. Where it goes, I have no idea, and I'm not making any proclamations here, nor do I think it's going to, you know, I've said this before. I think it's going to underperform people's wildest imaginations and overperform any of the bears out there. So it's going to be somewhere in the middle. But the reason that I say I'm bullish on Splinterlands as a whole, and I'm saying this now as you know, kind of my take, so that I can get your take on why you're bearish, is because over the past 18, 24, 36 months, whatever it's been. I mean, I guess I've been in the game almost for 4 years now, but specifically over, you know, since Yabamat took over and tried to make a stronger focus on cleaning up the economy, being open, you know, and even going back to Aggie's time, getting rid of the bots, right? All of these different things that have happened to make the game, in my opinion, a better game overall, as well as you know, cleaning up a lot of the overhang, a lot of the just the stuff that really dragged the economy down, dragged the game down, following the big boom bust cycle that happened in 2021 and the following years. So I look at this now, right, and we are on the verge of another major set release with Conclave Arcana. We have a new format that just came out, Survival, which people are excited about, and there's an opportunity to earn SPS there, actually a good amount of SPS. We have Land 1.75, so now Land is getting additional utility, and hopefully we are done with the long development phases. What I mean by that is, you know, it took a while for 1.0 to come out, then for 1.5 to come out, and then 1.75 to come out after that. Again, maybe I'll come back and have egg on my face if it takes a while for the team to do anything else with Land, but Cryptomancer's on the case now. You know, he's proven that he's a very competent and highly skilled developer, and he's very, you know, motivated when it comes to Land. He did a great job with 1.75. He kind of inherited that project from somebody else, so now that he has wrapped his brain around it a little bit more, and in you know, taking Matt's words from the most recent town hall about, you know, not focusing on long development times and doing big things, but really trying to find immediate utility for Land here and there, right? And just adding and creating updates for the game in the short run, right? Smaller incremental updates. I think that Land is in a great spot. So the game obviously looks better. It feels better. There's a mobile app now that is in the works and potentially coming that's going to be, you know, run well with the way that the game is now with tech modernization. As I mentioned earlier, you have Conclave Arcana. Modern format is about to rotate and get all of Chaos Legion and the Chaos Legion kind of drama out of the mix. And here's the thing: for a lot of folks that have been around the game for you know, the Chaos Legion time period, yes, that's difficult for us because we were impacted by it. But if the team is going to go out there and start doing a lot of marketing now and bringing in new players, it's actually not a bad thing to have it be almost like a blank slate, right? Let's see how things go with these new players potentially coming in and wiping out all of the excess and having a place for that excess to go, both on Land as well as survival mode. So again, as I look at where the game is, and the last thing I'll say on this is the health of the company, right? Bringing in Dave McCoy to allow Matt to focus on all the product design stuff that he wants to do. Dave is, you know, obviously has run successful businesses in the past. To me, this just signifies that the game is here to stay, right? And that we are moving in a very positive direction. Now, again, I don't know the finances of the company. Obviously, there was a lot more talk about the finances of the company maybe a year ago, but nobody's really talking about that anymore. And again, we're heading into a time where I think people are just naturally bullish based on where Bitcoin is at, based on where the administration in the U.S. is around crypto in general, and just seeing other macro factors. Right, M2 is on the rise again, and all that. But when I think through what makes me bullish about Splinterlands. Again, I'm not talking about, SPS to the moon or vouchers to the moon or card prices to the moon. It's more so just like the team finally is clicking on all cylinders where they're able to, be comfortable with the team that they have, which has probably been overworked these past couple of months and years, but they're now in a position where they're getting updates out regularly. The game is about to transition into a new era, which will leave behind a lot of the drama of the old era. We have multiple game modes, multiple formats for the trading card game, right? And you have the product designer going back in to really give a top-down look. He has the time to be able to do that. So when I'm talking about this, and again, it's more holistic rather than the investment, but it really is also just like the gaming side of it. I love the game. I love the project, the complexities of the market, the complexities of the trading card game, the complexities of land. I think it's all fascinating to me. And so therefore, when I say that I'm bullish, I'm simply bullish on being a part of this and seeing where it goes moving forward, because a lot of the things that we were worried about, a lot of things that we were down on before, have either been addressed or are continuing to be addressed in a very healthy way, right? So for example, we cut off all the DEC inflation that we were getting, the most recent one from leaderboards, but the reward cards were a big part of that. I mean, could there be other inflation issues, right, with research and stuff on land and vouchers and all that? Yeah, absolutely. But I think we are moving in the right direction, and that has nothing to do with the value of the tokens. But to bring it back to that, to bring it back to the one thing that I think, that the metric that I think most people are going to be pointing out, yes, SPS is down more than 99%, right? Almost 99.5% from its all-time high. But I will say this, right? Even with that, if you're going to judge Splinterlands simply on the fact that DEC is trading 15% below its peg, SPS is down 99+% and has a very low chance, in my opinion, of actually hitting new all-time highs anytime soon. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying it has a very low chance. Then yeah, of course, you can be bearish on Splinterlands. But I'll tell you this. For me, having played in the game and just been a part of the ecosystem for the past couple of years, I have multiplied my SPS holdings a significant amount and brought my average cost down. Again, I know we're talking about the investment side, but I'm just saying that by being here, being a part of it, I've brought my average cost down when it comes to SPS. So I don't need SPS to hit $1 in order for me to feel like things are a success. It can be significantly lower than that. And on top of that, again, it's not about SPS hitting a specific number. It's about achieving true scarcity with SPS in two fundamental ways. One, bringing in demand from other players that want SPS so that they can earn and participate in the ecosystem regardless of the price. And number two, using the flywheel as a way to decrease the amount of SPS supply, right? So we're talking about demand from new players coming in and decreasing the supply. And again, it doesn't need to be volatile. In fact, I wouldn't want it to be volatile right away. I think that we should be burning a ton of SPS now and having it be a slow and steady grind up over time, where it's just like every new set, every new promo card, every new feature on land burns more DEC, which burns more SPS. And for most people, they don't want to let SPS go at 1 cent or 2 cents or 3 cents or 10 cents or whatever the case might be. You're going to have people that sell, right? Obviously, that's going to happen. And SPS will constantly be given out as rewards. But the simple fact is that, like, if we can find a way to drive value in the game, entertainment value, people that are here because they enjoy it, are spending money, are building a collection, are building, whatever it is on land, a business. And again, this is where the complex game economy really comes in, because it's cards, it's SPS, it's validated no license, it's land, right? All these different things. Everybody has a different goal, right? And therefore, like, some people are more interested in short-term wins. Other people are interested in long-term wins. And that's what creates these opportunities, just like in the real world. So I think, again, the reason that I'm bullish is the simple fact that, like, we're now firing on all cylinders with a much more complex and robust economy. and game economy, and we're moving forward in all the right ways. So I will throw it back to you now that I've gone on my little rant. If you are still bearish on Splinterlands, I am curious why. And again, if it's because SPS is down 99.5%, that's fine. That's fair. If that's the only metric that you're going to judge it on, that's fine. I'm trying to strongman or steelman that argument, right? I understand that one. What I'm trying to better understand is all of the other arguments. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I am very curious to see what the responses will be, but that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.